Hey, this is Bowtie Dave in the Bowtie Garden. We're in the front yard right now getting ready for garden tours. It's coming to the March garden tours for 2023. Been working on getting the Pindo Date all cleared out. In fact, I gotta show you something. I've mentioned this before. This is one of the pods that the dates grow out of on the Pindo Date. And see, I had to cut it off. This thing died I'm presuming last Christmas during the freeze. There's another one coming out right there, and then there's one, you can barely see it because we're kind of looking at it long angle, but there's one sticking up right in there that's about to pop open and start to produce flowers on the Pindo Date. I'm going to harvest some more dates. Hi, I'm Bowtie Dave. But the tree of interest today on this slightly overcast day in Destin, Florida is this poor pink grapefruit tree. I say poor because it underwent some severe stress because of the freeze. The Christmas freeze got down to 18 degrees. It's like -8 Celsius, and I'm very carefully getting through here and trimming off dead branches. And so what I've been doing is climbing the ladder, and at a better vantage point, I'll take my blade and kind of scratch the surface a little bit. And like here, you can see there is no green in there. I come up here and I'm just kind of investigating the tree. See, there's no green in there at all. So I'm coming down the branch, no green here. I come down the branch a little further and look here. Oh, whoa, look at that, good green. Well, I also know it's got good green because there's a branch coming from, some leaves coming from it. So I'm gonna do a little more carefully here. Oh, there's green there. So I'm gonna cut above. See, and the color of the branch actually changes from here to here. And it looks like it actually starts dying right in here. See, there is no green right there at all. And I can't find any green past it because sometimes it's weird. Yeah, see, there's no green there. So I'm gonna just cut this thing right above this branch at a good sharp angle. It is really tedious work, but Scott Head says it's gonna be worth it when the new tree branches can grow and thrive. So I'm looking forward to that. Continuing ever forward, looking at this branch right here. Notice how the bark changes color from here to here. I scratched here, there's no brown, but look, there's green right there. See all that green in there? That's a sign that this branch is dying right here. So I'm gonna cut that off in the hopes of stopping the dead from climbing the branch any higher. So again, notice the branches change color here to here. It looks better over here, but right here where these leaves have grown, it looks like the dead is crawling up this branch, and that these withered leaves has suffered because of it. And so this one here, I'm gonna end up taking off right here. There's a really good strong set of leaves right there. So I'm gonna take it right above that strong set of leaves. So this is gonna be a particularly painful cut. There is no green whatsoever anywhere on this branch that I can find going out there. But I know there's green here because if you look straight up, there's still stuff growing. So I am going to have to take this right above the collar. Now the collar, incidentally, I haven't talked about collar. There's a line right here of extra bark that's kind of growing over this branch. It happens on every branch. Sometimes it's not as obvious, but you can see like right here, that's the collar right there. You see how there's this extra bark in there? So you don't want to hurt the collar. You kind of have to watch carefully. I can see the collar ends right about there. And so I'm going to cut it right above that collar. Ouch, I'm sorry, buddy. So especially when I'm doing these bigger cuts, I did an undercut under here because if I didn't do this undercut and this branch fell, it could peel the bark back all the way down here. and I definitely don't want that to happen. So I did an undercut, and then I came to the top cut here and started it, and it's going to cause this branch to break off far more cleanly. Oof. Nice clean cut. So anyway, just a little bit about cutting back damaged trees. You can see I've done a lot this morning. I am getting ready for garden tours, but you know, it's this is my own journal of things that are happening in the garden, and one day when this happens again, I'll have this to refer back to. And I couldn't quite get the tippy top of that pink grapefruit because I've got some cattle panels sitting here that I can't quite move just yet. But you'll notice I also did cut down our suffering orange tree, or cut it back, I should say. Gonna have to ask some of the pros about this though, because I don't know, but I think this might be the graft point, and I think these are coming from the rootstock, and I don't know what the rootstock is. I barely know that this tree is a satsuma. So you can see this thing is really suffering. It's dead down to there. So if this is a graft, then the part that was grafted on is gone. So special thanks to Scott Head for putting out, and to his lemon tree named Lucy for putting out a video on this, because that's what gave me the boldness to attack this. I watched that video about 4, maybe 5 times before I started this, and appreciate the other gardeners that are out there that can share these things, because you know, that's how I learn. That's how information is passed on, and we are part of this community that's ever growing, this community of, you know, in this case, gardeners on YouTube. And it's a huge community, so be sure and take advantage of it. Find the people that speak to you. If I speak to you, great. If you can comprehend what I'm saying, great. If I confuse you, please find someone. There are so many people out there. Find someone that can speak very clearly to you. I do want to show you my neighbor's tree. This is also a pink grapefruit, and you can see he has a lot of green. Now we're looking directly north here. So this pink grapefruit tree was protected by his house. My pink grapefruit tree was protected a little bit by the fence, but it's really looking good. I'm very pleased. I am very pleased with how it's coming. I can't quite get there. I'll get the rest of these. There's a few more cuts that need to get done. But that's everywhere I found green, and I'm not unhappy about bringing down the height, because this thing was getting too tall. So there you go. This is Bowtie Dave for Bowtie Life. We talk mostly about gardening, sometimes about life, and taking care of the citrus trees, which I'm very happy is, at least that far done. That's the biggest one. There's a big orange tree in the back that still has to get done. I've started on it, but I've barely touched it. So with my ADD brain, I find I can do a bit, and then I move on to something else. Make some videos, right? Personally, I love making videos, and it's a thing that makes my brain go, woohoo, let's go, and I get work done. So that's why I do so many videos, because it's energizing to me. So, hey, we got garden tours coming up. In fact, I'm hoping to start recording the front and side garden tours for March of 2023. If you're watching this when it's coming out, hopefully you've already seen that one. If not, it's coming out tomorrow. It's gonna depend. I'm trying to get it out on Monday. This is Saturday, March 15th, I think it is. March 15th, yeah. So Saturday, March 15th. Hopefully we can have this out by the 17th, or the first video out by the 17th, and this video might get scheduled for the 18th. So and if I don't get it done, these 2 videos will be swapped. This will come out on the 17th, the other will come out on the 18th. Am I saying 18th? Is that right? Anyway, squirrel. Okay, so here we go though. That's, no, Okay, I'm getting it all wrong. Today's the 25th. I am so confused. Today is the 25th. Tomorrow's the 26th. Hopefully the garden tour will be out on the 27th, and this will come out on the 28th. If I don't get the garden tour fully edited, this one will come out on the 27th. So when this one comes out, you know garden tours are right on its tail. And I'm very excited. There's so much happening. This is my own personal log. I don't record these for YouTube people, though you are welcome to follow along. I record these so next year I can remember what I did, because I'm gonna forget when I go to sleep tonight. I've got brain problems. So these are my logs of everything that we're doing, and please feel free, if you learn anything, feel free to follow along. And hey, if you've ever had this happen to you and you learned anything from your experience, please comment below, or if I'm doing something terribly wrong, or if you have any questions, always comment below. I do still look at all the comments that come through on our channel, and I love hearing from people, and especially if you've had this experience and have some advice, because I'm just getting started here, okay? This is like the first big tree, and that's the second big tree, or second tree right there that I've completed, and I haven't completed this one because ADD. No. Oh yeah, I'm a mess. Anyway, so stay tuned. Please, please, please subscribe if you have not already, and turn on notifications. If you have subscribed, thank you so much for watching and following along. I hope you're learning something or entertained by something here. If you are, again, comment, let me know. I want to find out what y'all want to see more of. And please click the like on this video, and also share on your social media if you have friends that might appreciate this. And these are everything I've mentioned is free things you can do that helps grow the channel. And you know, it's not only about growing this channel, it's about growing the overall community, because there are so many YouTubers out there making amazing content. And I mentioned Scott Head earlier. He's doing video on his lemon tree, and I learned so much from him and a few others out there that just been so educational for me, and made me brave enough to do this. And we'll find out how this comes out. Hopefully, it probably won't happen this winter, but the next winter we're gonna have grapefruit. My friend over here with the other grapefruit tree, he says that when this happened a few years ago, I think he said 7 or 8 years ago, it took 2 years for his grapefruit tree to come back. But when it did come back, it exploded. And I gotta tell you, we harvested 240 pounds from this tree, this one tree last year. I can't imagine an explosion if that's just normal. So we'll have to see what happens. But anyway, glad you came along. Thank you for watching. Watch out for the video tours that are coming up. They come out in 3 parts. We do the front and side garden first. We do the outer beds second, and we do the raised beds third. So hopefully there'll be stuff out there that will be new to you. There's a few things in the front and side I know are new to everybody, because I hadn't showed them yet, and I'm just really excited. So hey, hope you enjoyed it. Have a blessed day.